Alright guys, welcome back on week 7. Got 2 new words right off the bat. And I mean last time, go back. Because they were saying this is some sort of graphing, I think Batista was saying. I'm not sure what we got to do with that yet, but we'll come back to that. Okay, so let's question mark this 1. We'll question mark 2. They both get labeled question mark. Oh, we can't put numbers in, of course. Put question mark 1 and question mark 2. For now. Alright, so let's see what we got. Alright, so variable 0, something 3, and then something else. Variable 0 equals 3. Variable something, 5 something. Okay, based on the pattern, right, so variable 0, 3, variable 0 equals 3, variable 1, 5, variable 1 equals 5. What do these mean? I don't know. Go with that for now. Let's see if we can glean something from this. All right. Variable 0 something 3. Times 8 something 2. Well, let's try the obvious, right? If there's any clear way I can read this. I mean, 8 times 3 is 24, so let's just try that. Okay, so it's okay. So it's true, but why? Variable 0 something, 1 and 2 something else. Variable 0, huh? 1, variable 0, 2. Variable 1, what? Variable 1, something 3, and variable 1, 11? Is it like true false or something? Like variable 1. I don't know. Let's just say 3 or 11. Not 3. Let's try 11. Okay, it's not that either. They're all old. What are we looking at? So we're on... What this last one was. It's a variable 0 equals 3. Is this consistent? Is this consistent? Variable 0. No, because this turned variable 0 into 24. Let's see, I'm sorry. I skipped through the ideas. Let's read. What are we looking for here? I don't know. It's a lot to look at. Formatting. Wish we could tell. Sorry, let me go back. Just tell me which one it was for. Okay, that was transmission C6. 9. 72. I'm a bit lost on this. Variable 0. What is our definition? Help us much here, did they? Think. Something? 0, 2. Oh, wait a minute. Variable 0, 1. What? Be question mark 2? Alright, 11? Think. Go back to an earlier. That'll give us a little more clue. Alright. So, variable 0. Think about this. Because they're always in pairs. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Go back 1. Is it okay? What do you say about coordinates? Something about graphing? That was about the rock. Graphing something. What if it's like X and Y or something? Or that X, Y. Does that make it any more clear? Might just be 3? Y 3? 11? Variable 1 is X. What is Y? Now I'm interpreting it. I could be wrong. This is going off of purely a guess because he said graphing. Is there a clue in here? No, the nonsense one, right? The formatting is formatting this. Look, let's start with no space. That looks like. Okay, you know what? This is more interesting. Interesting. Does it help me? Okay, you know what? Now that I have it formatted this way, let's look at this top one. Variable 0. You know what? Maybe can I do... What am I trying to do? Can I do like, this and this, maybe? Hopefully you guys can kind of see what I'm thinking. Ah, okay. Variable 0, 1 and 2. So 3 and 11? Is that what it's looking for? Ah, interesting. Hey, remember when someone bet that -9 would be the last signal we defined? Ooh, yeah, I remember. Acres will take on that bet again. I thought you didn't care about making bet, Collins. Well, I'm not against making money. I've created a monster. You sure did, Batista. You sure did. Because we have yet another signal. And a whole sequence of things. Okay. Whoops. Go back. You know me, we're gonna make this question mark to begin with. which I don't even know if this is correct, but it feels better than it was. Because if he's talking about graphing, right? This would be like our points on the graph. Maybe this term would be like draw plot. Plot. Oh, fascinating. Look at this. A global formatting. I'll just leave it as is for now. Graph on this. Plot 0, 0. Right? That would be like there. 1 and 2. Oh, this is probably, let's imagine this is 0, 0. 1 and 4. 6. Just going in a straight line, right? Oh, not. 3.5 and 7. Think about this. Oh, see, here I'm getting ahead of myself again. Just look at the top. Variable 0 times 2, variable 1. Yeah, I'm overthinking it. So what's 5 times 2? 10. You know what? Let me go back. And on this one, I'm just going to say put a space before. Make a bit more. Develop a decent strategy for isolating definitions. Choose a definition for the signal, check the transmission, see if the definition remains consistent with the use. If not, pick a new definition and start again. Will we prosper? Good, maybe you can use that to make sense of that weird transmission a couple back. Whew, I sure ain't understand it, nor I. I will try, but it doesn't feel approachable to me. The time will tell. Yeah, that one was odd. I think they're talking about this one. Yeah, something's going on there. Okay, so variable 1 equals variable 0 times 2 plus 1. What's 3 times 2 is 6 plus 1 is 7. Yeah. See, this formatting is so much better. And you know what? The parentheses are right on the money, I think. Maybe we should just change these. Parentheses. Because now they're gonna. Not a word. Does it have to be? No, it doesn't. I disagree. We're building a vocabulary or not, but formatting, structure, syntax, it's all part of language. This definition holds, all the merrier. Yeah, I think this is correct. Dr. Akers, you're usually quiet. Oh no, I've said my piece. A word named right parenthesis makes sense, I guess. What a diva. Got that right. Yeah, I see where he's coming from, but it makes sense for what we're doing here. Sorry, so let's just follow the formula. So 8 times 2 is 16, plus 1 is 17. See, what I need is Batista to make me a graph, a plotter option. 1 equals 0 minus 3. Now, wait a minute. This is interesting. Very interesting. So now they want us to do this number, right? 0, 1, 5. I mean, is it 3? How can we tell? Zero, -3. Down here. Yeah, I need like a bigger grapher. I see like tiny dashes. I don't know if you guys can see that. So let's pretend this and this is negatives. I guess let's pretend this is 0, 0 just for our purposes. 0, negative. You guys can't see. 1, 2. Then 1, 1, and -2 here. But then we skip for 5. 5. Perkins. So what is 7 and 4? I mean, is it just 3? Am I overthinking this? 3. How can we tell this? Right? You see what I'm saying? How come? Not 3. Need plot in there? Plot? Nope. 4. What's the idea here? There it is again. The values are desynchronized. Yeah, I get it. It's either aligned or something. 0 goes with 0 and 1. That's fine. 1 with 3 and 7. Oh, I'm sorry. They're talking about farther back. Sorry, I should have read that aloud. I see that now. I totally just blanked on what they were saying. So they're kind of saying what we already figured out, is that these numbers on the left are arbitrary. But they're saying it's not 3. I think it's not 3 when we put that in. So what could it be? Missing here. I'm missing something. What am I missing? I mean, where what is right? Not 3. The plot 3? Oh, okay. That's what I was missing. Because again, in my head, I need to remember this doesn't necessarily mean plot, just because I say it does. 0. Plot 0, 3, and 5. Plot 0.
Okay, let me think about this. So plot 0 is 3 and 5. So plot 0, variable 0, first one, is 3. Plot 0, variable 1, is 5. So they're saying on plot 0, have, in this case, x is 3 and y is 5, right? So they're saying what would be the coordinates if variable 0 is 12 and variable 1 is 2? So 12 and 2. And maybe I'm just making this much harder than it needs to be. Okay. So 0, 8 and 2. Plot. Let's make plot. Sorry, let me back here. Just have plot make itself. Maybe it makes more sense here. Make this create a new line afterwards. Makes more sense. So plot 0, 8 and 2. Plot 1, 7 and 5. So plot 0. Mary. Make sure. Let's start this. A new line as well. That makes more sense. Okay, okay. They're saying, so plot 0, variable 1, 2, and plot 1, which is 7, 5, variable 0, which is 7, multiply those together, equals what? 7 times 2 is 14. So now we're getting a little interesting here. Okay. Well, maybe I'm wrong to think of it in graphing per se. Oh, let's see what he says to say before I dig in here. New update. Batista, tell me you didn't go over this again. What's in the update? The reference tab. Oh, the one I asked for. Thanks. Appreciate that, actually. Happy to help. So now we can see... reference... Math references. Ooh, geometry. Wow, okay. This might be a little more interesting than I thought. Okay, whoa. We got more than parentheses. This isn't unique plot in Catch. Well, leave it to me. I am the expert after all. Make you regret being 9 times. Fortunately. Oh boy, and we have another new word as well. Look at this. Alright, you know me. I'm gonna question mark this first. Wow, this is gonna be pretty advanced. We have geometry, 3-dimensional geometry, logic. Very interesting. Or, XOR, and, not, NAND. Distance. Oh boy. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. So this could be intriguing. Distance. Might be what they're asking. Okay, so what? 0. Sorry. Let me run through the dictionary again. Something's up with this. How do we want this to look? Kind of. Kind of. Okay, and then let's get rid of this. Okay, hold on. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Okay, so we have plot 0 and plot 1 are acting as their own set of coordinates, right? Mental math this a little bit. 1 and 2, 3, and 5. Ignore the floppy handwriting. Makes sense to me. Something so there's a question mark here, and it's clearly denotating this whole expression is something. Then if we go to the reference, yeah. I'm thinking we're looking at distance possibly. For 0.1, 2 values, 0.2 is 2 values, right? Yeah. So let's take a look at what that looks like. We call this distance. I mean, it's a little messy because it doesn't quite. Yeah. Okay, but let me. Alright, I know we're playing around a lot with the formatting, but I think it makes the most sense, right? If we make it make sense on the page first. It's not gonna look quite right, is it? What does that look like? Okay, you know what? It's not terrible. It's not terrible. Distance 0, distance 1, distance 2. 0 equals distance 1. Distance 2. Okay. Not distance. Am I overthinking? Tab. Did you just? Okay. So Batista, how'd you make the info tab? Did you just know all that stuff? No. Doppler gave me money to buy encyclopedias. You can do that? Yeah. Dr. Doppler will pretty much give you money to do anything if you just ask. Oh, good. I think the noble Dr. Akers is for a pay raise. Not like that. Worth a shot. Maybe this is not distance. But let's think about this again. Dictionary. But truly, this would be like point. Kind of. This would be variable, right? F. That quite makes. Or plot. This would be plot. That this is plot. Maybe I'm overthinking it. But let's try this out. Okay, so 0, 1, 2, 3. These are the points on the graph or whatever. Alright, so what is plot 3? Plot 1 equals plot 3. So plot 1 is... Point is a lot to type out. What can we say instead of that? Just X or variable again? want two variables. There are other names for variables. Thing, X, variable. You know what? Let's just leave it as it is. Let's just keep going. The plot 1 equals plot 3. Plot 1, plot 3. So this is point 0 and point 2. And it's correct, but I don't love my own naming scheme here. Oh, our newest term is -20. We're missing 18 and 19. Oh no, you know what that means? Unhappy dictionary. Happy life. I don't understand. So what do we have here? We have another longer one. In fact, maybe let's go to the dictionary. This make more sense. So plot 0. Point 0. Okay, that kind of makes sense. So plot 0 something equals 5. You know me. First off, start this with a question mark. Compile, and we'll take another look. All right, so plot 0. Got these 2 points, variables each. So plot 0 something 5. We call this Y. About this, go ahead and call this Y for now. See if that holds. Something equal. Oh, is this distance? Right? Let's think about this. So if I'm going between 0, 0, 0, 5, not distance, but length. Right? Let's think about this. Let's pretend that this is 0, 0. 1, 2, 5. At the length of something. Of what? What are we talking about here? Not plot in that case. It's not plot. Is it side? Side 0, maybe. Let's look at the different one. 1, 1, 0, 8, or whatever. Would be 7. Trying to think. So this is just the difference. They're asking for the difference between 2 points. But what would you call that? I guess distance. Distance in this case. 2, 2, and 2, 3. Distance. Yes. This one is definitely a head scratcher. I'll have to see what their hypotheses say. I feel like if we get the names right, it becomes a lot clearer. Okay, so now we're back to more math type equation. So variable 0 squared plus variable 1 squared. 0 squared plus squared. equals variable 2 squared. So really, if they're all squared, right? If they're all squared, none of them are, right? If we think about it. So really, it's just this plus this. So what's 5 plus 12 is 17. Oh, but we can't quite do that, can we? Because we still have to get it squared for the answer. I see. Right? Is that what they're asking for? Let's see. Let's 17. Let's see if they like 289. But they might want us to write it out like 17 power of 17. That right? Not quite, not quite. Let's see what they have for the ideas here. You three, take a look at this. We wrote it from bars. Letters. Feels better in my head. Here's the math equation I got. X squared plus y squared. Yeah. Any bells ringing? Makers, you made a good find. Oh yeah? This is the Pythagorean. Oh yeah. Pythagorean theorem. I wrote about it earlier in the reference tab under math under distance. But good find, Nick. Good find. Thank you. You can call me Eagle Eye Allen. No, we will not. Was worth a shot though. Okay, so I think I'm overthinking this. Go back over here. Distance. A squared plus B squared equals. You can't just cross them out. I'm so stupid. Cross out the exponents. Of course. Alright, so let's go back here. So 5 squared is 25. 12 squared is 144, right? 144 plus 25. 169. No. Like that. Doing wrong here. A squared plus B squared. 5 squared, 25. Plus B squared. 54. Oh, sorry. We need the 169, but we need the square root of 1. Is that right? So here's the real question: what squared is 1? 7 squared? No, thinking 2. 13 squared. 13. Ah, okay. We got there. That probably took way too long. I really need to be thinking a little simpler here. Plot 0. Not plots, though. Sides. Side. Not really distance, is it? It's length. We think about it. Hey, length. That's what I was thinking, Dr. Bees. Yeah, okay. That tells us we're on the right track. So side 0. You're going from 0, 0, 3, 4. Sure, there's a reference in geometry. I think I'm being stupid again. Think. Value varying. Okay. 0 minus 0 squared plus e minus 8 squared is 1. What's the square root of 1? I find square root exponent of 0.5. I think the square root of 1 is 1, but let me be sure. It is 1. Okay. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Not getting there. What am I missing? Reference. Square root. 0 minus 0, 0. Squared. 0. Plus 3 minus 4. Oh my goodness. -1 times -1 is +1. Well, that gets us to the same place, doesn't it? 1 squared is 1 plus 0. Square root of 1 is 1. Because it's 3 minus 4. You have -1. Squared. Square root 1 is 1. Listen. Idea. The log. Log is 4. The log. So they're thinking I'm correct that this is length. They basically said that was fine to use the Pythagorean theorem on the last transmission. Right. Oh, I just four. Missing. And the distance clearly can't be 1, right? Sure, that's 0. My brain. We want S. Solve for S. I don't know what the shape is. I'm trying to think of different stupid ways I could put this in. Geometry. Clearly, I'm clearly missing something that's like full English level, middle school math level stuff here. Yeah, we're talking about a circle. Why not? Q times pi times x squared plus r is the rate. Okay, let's think. 3 squared, 9. 4 squared is 16. So we're talking 5 squared. No, we want the square root of 25 is 5. Okay. So our radius is 5. We want the perimeter, assuming the radius is 5. 2 times pi times 5. See if that works. So 2 times pi times pi, which okay, I'm just making sure digits wise. Let's go with that for now. 6.28. Then that was pi times 2, so now we do times 5. Not quite, not quite. So perimeter equals. Oh, it gives us the whole pi. I should have used that. So 2 times pi. Maybe I'm rounding too much. 2 times pi times 5. Guess let's try that better. No. Okay, let's round it. That round that. Does that make any sense? Oh. Copy that, paste that. 31. No. That either. Maybe I'm being foolish and thinking it's a square. Perimeter equals 2 times base plus 2 times height. What if he assumes it's a square? I guess, right? 2 times 3 is 6. 4 is 8. The perimeter is 12. Doesn't really make sense, does it? try it, but it doesn't make sense. Okay, maybe I'm just an idiot. Why did that work? That was tough to piece together. I mean, literally just me looking at this like a nincompoop. Am I missing something? I might need their hypotheses to make more sense of this. I feel like that was way too hard for my little brain. Solve. What? I helped too. Okay. This one. Let's see if we have any better luck on this one. I know this episode's going pretty long, but I just want to keep it kind of week by week so that we're not, you know, low in progress too much. Side 0 length is 8. Or an 8. Right? We know it's 8 long. Regardless. Now that the point A is at 4, 0. Sorry. 4, 0. Since the length has to be 8 or 8. Makes sense. I think I'm just an idiot. The side 0 length is 1. Really wish. Wish we had a better whiteboard, I'm gonna selfishly say. Alright, so point 0. So all the sides are 1 is what they're saying. 0, 0. 1, 3. 2, -2. 0, -1. 8 and 8 is way up there. What? Is it a pyramid? Is 0, 0 a red herring? Is that the question? Why do we have 5 points? Be a pyramid. What's the base of the pyramid? How would it be a pyramid? What am I talking about?
C.
Again, I really wish I could just write this down in an actual graph. It annoys me that I can't. So here's 0, 0. Try and do it on this little baby graph. 1, 1, 2, 3. 2, 1, 2. Negative 2, 1, 2. Again, I'm not sure how well this is coming through. This is a pretty tiny graph here. 0, negative 1. 0.4 is 8. 2, 3. And 8. 5, 6. Like, what are we looking at here? Alright, and their question is, side 0 is what? Like, if I'm trying to connect them, what are we forming? Like, let's assume 0, 0 is just a red herring. And then, I mean, what? Alright, you know what? I know we're getting pretty long here. I think I'll cut it now. And probably when I come back, I'll sleep on this. See if I can come up with something. Worst case, check what the discussion boards are saying and see if I can't get a hint on what I'm missing here. So, yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys next time with week 8 and we can continue the translation grind.